Have you heard about ElevenLabs? This AI voice generator has been making huge waves, creating incredibly realistic and human-like speech from text. It's a game changer for content creators, audiobook producers, and anyone needing high-quality voiceovers. But its powerful capabilities have also sparked a much-needed industry-wide conversation about the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. The rise of technologies like ElevenLabs highlights the urgent need for robust ethical frameworks. When AI can replicate a person's voice with such accuracy, questions about consent, identity, and potential misuse immediately come to the surface. It's a classic case of technology advancing faster than our ability to regulate it. This isn't just about one company or one tool, it's about the entire direction of AI development. The discussions being had today are shaping the rules that will govern these powerful technologies for years to come. It is forcing us to ask, how do we harness the incredible benefits of AI while safeguarding against the risks? To effectively manage the challenges posed by advanced AI, the development of comprehensive regulatory frameworks is considered essential. These frameworks are not intended to stifle innovation, but to guide it in a responsible direction. The goal is to create a set of rules and standards that ensure AI applications are developed and deployed in a way that is safe, fair, and transparent. Without such governance, there is a risk of misuse, from creating deepfake audio for misinformation campaigns to other forms of digital impersonation. A well-designed regulatory system would provide clarity for developers, businesses, and users alike. It would define what is permissible and what is not, creating a level playing field and fostering public trust. The process of building these frameworks involves careful consideration of various factors, including data privacy, algorithmic bias, and accountability. The conversation is no longer about if we need regulation, but how it should be implemented to be effective without being overly restrictive. This proactive approach is seen as crucial for mitigating potential harms before they become widespread. The challenges presented by artificial intelligence are not confined by national borders. A voice clone created in one country can easily be used to spread misinformation in another. This global nature of AI means that isolated country-by-country regulations will likely be insufficient. Therefore, a strong emphasis is being placed on the need for international cooperation. By working together, nations can establish shared principles and standards for AI governance, creating a more cohesive and effective global response. This collaborative approach helps prevent a race to the bottom, where some countries might adopt lax regulations to attract AI businesses, potentially leading to a global environment where unethical practices can thrive. International agreements can help harmonize legal frameworks, making it easier to address cross-border issues like data flows and the jurisdiction of AI-related disputes. Organizations like the United Nations and the OECD are already facilitating these discussions, bringing together policymakers, industry leaders, and civil society to tackle these complex global challenges collectively. The consensus is that only through a united front can we effectively navigate the intricate landscape of AI ethics and regulation. A key component in promoting ethical AI is education. It's not enough to simply have rules. The people building these systems need to understand the principles behind them. This is where specialized training programs come into play. These programs are designed to educate developers, data scientists, and engineers on ethical AI practices from the ground up. The curriculum often covers topics like fairness, accountability, transparency, and the potential societal impacts of the technologies they are creating. By integrating ethical considerations directly into the development lifecycle, these programs aim to foster a culture of responsibility within tech companies. Developers are taught to ask critical questions about their work. Could this algorithm perpetuate existing biases? What are the potential negative consequences of this application? How can we build in safeguards to prevent misuse? This form of education is proactive rather than reactive. Instead of trying to fix ethical problems after a product has been launched, the goal is to prevent them from being designed into the system in the first place. Empowering developers with this knowledge is seen as a fundamental step toward building a more trustworthy AI ecosystem. Developing effective regulatory measures for AI is not a task that can be accomplished by governments alone. The technology is too complex and its impact too far-reaching. That's why the involvement of a wide range of stakeholders is considered crucial. This includes not just regulators and AI developers, but also academics, ethicists, civil society organizations, and representatives from the communities that will be most affected by these technologies. Each group brings a unique perspective and expertise that is vital for creating balanced and practical regulations. For example, developers can provide insight into what is technically feasible, while ethicists can highlight potential moral hazards. Civil society groups can advocate for the rights of individuals and ensure that the voices of marginalized communities are heard. This multi-stakeholder approach helps ensure that the resulting policies are comprehensive, addressing the full spectrum of technical, social, and ethical issues. It moves away from a top-down regulatory model and toward a more collaborative and inclusive process. This inclusive dialogue is believed to be the most effective way to craft rules that both encourage innovation and protect the public interest. As AI systems become more integrated into our daily lives, making decisions that affect everything from loan applications to medical diagnoses, the need for transparency becomes paramount. When an AI makes a decision, especially a high-stakes one, people have a right to understand how that decision was reached. This is where transparent reporting comes in. It's the practice of clearly and openly communicating how an AI system works, the data it was trained on, and the logic behind its outputs. This kind of transparency is essential for building public trust. If AI systems operate as black boxes, where the decision-making process is opaque, it can lead to suspicion and fear. Clear reporting, on the other hand, demystifies the technology. It allows for scrutiny and accountability. If an AI system is found to be biased, for instance, transparent reporting makes it easier to identify the source of the bias and correct it. It also empowers individuals, giving them the information they need to challenge an AI-driven decision they believe is unfair. This commitment to openness is a cornerstone of responsible AI governance, enhancing public understanding and fostering a more informed society. Once ethical guidelines and regulations are in place, there needs to be a mechanism to ensure they are being followed. This is the role of regular audits. An AI audit is a systematic evaluation of an artificial intelligence system to assess its compliance with a set of standards, which could include ethical guidelines, legal requirements, and internal company policies. Just as financial audits check a company's books for accuracy and compliance, AI audits examine algorithms and their outcomes for fairness, bias, and transparency. These audits can be conducted internally by a company's own team or, for greater objectivity, by an independent third party. The process typically involves inspecting the AI model, the data used to train it, and its performance in real-world scenarios. The findings from these audits can help organizations identify and rectify problems, such as unintended biases in a hiring algorithm or privacy vulnerabilities in a data processing system. By making regular audits a standard practice, the industry can create a powerful mechanism for accountability. This ongoing assessment process is vital for ensuring that AI systems continue to operate ethically and responsibly over time, adapting to new challenges as they arise. Ultimately, the goal of all these efforts, regulation, education, transparency, and auditing, is to establish robust industry standards. Standards are agreed-upon benchmarks that define what constitutes good practice. In the context of AI, this could include technical standards for data security, ethical standards for fairness, and procedural standards for model development and deployment. When the entire industry adheres to a common set of high standards, it fosters a predictable and reliable environment for everyone. For businesses, clear standards reduce uncertainty and risk, making it easier to innovate responsibly. For consumers and the public, they provide a basis for trust. Knowing that an AI product meets established industry standards for safety and ethics can give people the confidence to adopt and use new technologies. These standards are not static. They must evolve along with the technology. But by establishing a strong foundation of shared principles and practices, the industry can build a future where the incredible potential of AI is realized in a way that is beneficial and trustworthy for all of society. The journey of tools like ElevenLabs from a technological marvel to a subject of intense ethical debate is a story that is being repeated across the AI landscape. It underscores a critical turning point. The focus is shifting from what we can do with AI to what we should do. By embracing ethical design, promoting transparent practices, and collaborating on a global scale to create sensible regulations, we can navigate the complexities of this powerful technology. The path forward requires a collective commitment to responsibility, ensuring that AI serves humanity's best interests. Thank you for watching. If you found this information valuable, consider subscribing for more discussions on technology and its impact on our world.